All right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to Love Yourself First Oracle, where I deliver daily oracle mix for each zodiac sign. Not too long, not too drawn out. Just meant to help you get through the day, the night, the evening, the weekend, whenever it is that you're in my channel. And since I don't know what time it is that you're in my channel, grand rising, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Thank you for viewing my channel. Thank you for wanting to pour a little bit more into your cup. Over here on my channel, we make sure we pour into our cup. We make sure we do the self-healing. We make sure we do the self-reflection. We make sure we hold ourselves accountable for things in order to manifest what it is that we need to manifest. Because you first must go within and heal the trauma. All right? So like I say all the time, I can only lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink it. So if you're out here giving out 90% and you're only receiving 20 or 30% of that 90%, what are you doing? If you're out here giving out 80% and you're only receiving 20 or 30% of that 80%, what are you doing? Okay? So, Gemini, you're up with what's coming towards you, and we're going to get right into these messages. I hope y'all having a good day. I hope you know you're in control of your emotions. You're in control of how your day goes. You're in control of how you allow people to show up for you. All right? In through the nose, out through the mouth. All right. And we're gonna cue the music. Cue the music, DJ. All right, so we're gonna get y'all self love mix because you know we gotta get to self love. We gotta take care of ourselves. What do we have for the Gemini Collective? So I'm gonna get all the cards out and then I'm gonna go through it. What do we have for the Gemini Collective? What do we have for the Gemini Collective? What self love mix do we have for the Gemini Collective? It's okay not to be okay. The hurt wants to be acknowledged so it can be released. So let's not be harboring in that hurt. You gotta acknowledge it. You gotta cry about it. You gotta fight the pillow. You gotta scream. You gotta yell. You gotta do what you gotta do to acknowledge the hurt so it can be released. Let me see here for the Gemini Collective. Gemini Collective. Gemini Collective. Gemini Collective. Gemini Collective. Get the cards up out. Gemini Collective. Gemini Collective. Establish a self-care remedy and stick with it. Let's establish those self-care remedy. Getting in the mirror, getting up every day, telling yourself you are loved, you are cared about, you are important, you are beautiful, you are worthy enough, you are good enough for everything your heart desires. Okay, so let's get those self-care remedies. Making sure you get up and do the proper hygiene that you need to do. Make sure you write your affirmations. Make sure you're journaling, and make sure you're saying your affirmations. Okay. Let's do it for the Gemini singles. Gemini singles. It says your body is a temple. Honor it with acts of love, self-care, healthy food, and activity. So your body is a temple. Make sure you honor it, okay? Let's start fasting. Even if you got to fast from the time you get up to 12 o'clock. Eat you something healthy. Get you some vegetables. Get you some fruits. Do your little exercise, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is that best fits your schedule, okay? Gemini's in a relationship. Gemini's in a relationship. Gemini's in a relationship. Just know that your feelings will intimidate many who couldn't find the courage within themselves to do what you are doing. Stay focused on your vision. So make sure you stay focused on your vision. It's going to intimidate many because they couldn't do that. They couldn't find the courage to do it. They didn't have the determination to do it. They didn't have the strength to get up and do it. They had all the excuses in the book. and you decided to get up and do it. So make sure you stay focused on your vision. Don't let nobody talk you out of doing whatever it is that you're doing, even if it's slow moving. Guess what? Slow and steady always wins the race. Those are the names. Gemini to the names. Gemini to the names. Gemini to the names. Your true power is that after every disappointment, you still believe that it's possible. So after every letdown, every setback, everything that could have went a different route, you still had faith. You still walk by faith and not by sight. You still knew that it was a um something good at the end of it. Okay, you know, if God rejection, here's his protection. Okay. Now let's get right into it. So what do we come to the Gemini that I see? What do we got coming to us? Gemini singles, no blockers, no triggers. What do we got coming to us? Gemini singles, no blockers, no triggers. What do we got coming to us? The Gemini single. What do we need to know about? What do we need to know about? What do we got coming to us? The Gemini single. We got patient and planning. What do we got coming to us? The Gemini single. Gemini single. Standing in your authority. Make sure you standing your ground. Make sure you stand firm on what it is that you trying to do or whatever it is that you might believe in. So Gemini single. Just what I said, standing in your authority figure. Okay. So like I said, I'm gonna get all these cards out first and then I'm gonna go over it for y'all, okay? All right, and we got spiritual strength at the bottom. So as far as the collective, you already know you gotta establish um a self-care remedy and stick to it. As far as the singles, your body is a temple. Honor it with the acts of love, self-care, healthy food, and activity. So what's coming towards you is you using the wisdom that you already have to grow whatever it is that you want to grow, to manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest. You already got the wisdom, you already got the notes, you already got the point A, point B, you already got the how you gonna do this, how you gonna plan this out, okay? So you're gonna have to start using your wisdom in order to manifest whatever this is that you're trying to manifest, in order to grow whatever it is that you're trying to grow. Because as long as you're working out of your heart chakra, as long as you are, being true to yourself, as long as you're speaking truth with yourself and standing in your authority, and being firm on what it is that you want to get done and accomplish, you're able to get that done. Okay? You're able to get that done, but you got to stand in your truth. You got to set firm, healthy boundaries with yourself. You have to be your biggest supporter at the end of the day, which means you got to force yourself to do things as far as you know, working on whatever it is that you want to work on. You got to force yourself. And I didn't even want to say force yourself, because if it's something that you want to work on, then why should you have to force yourself to do it? There's something that you like doing. There's something that you want to do. So I don't feel like you should force yourself. But at the same time, like I say, you got to get this intuition on point. You got to start using your intuition. You got to start using your wisdom that you already have. You got to start showing up for yourself like you show up for other people. You got to start holding yourself accountable for things too, just like you hold yourself accountable for other people. All right. So what's coming towards you is being firm on yourself, standing your ground within yourself, putting the work in within yourself, okay? So if you can be on everybody else, you can tell everybody else, oh, you gotta do this or you gotta do that, or you can be there for everybody else, encouraging them to do what it is that they need to do. It's time for you to encourage yourself to do just that. It's time for you to stand firm with yourself. It's time for you to open up your heart and do what it is that you truly enjoy doing, and making sure you stand in your power, stand your ground. Because at the end of the day, you got the wisdom. You have got the wisdom that you need to get from people. You have got the wisdom that you need to get in order to do whatever it is that you want to do. You have been through the trials and tribulations. You have been through certain cycles. You have been through certain things that have gave you the wisdom that you needed in order to get to where you are now. So why hold a book if you're not going to open and use the book as far as manifesting what it is that you want to manifest within yourself? As far as the ones in relationship, you have awareness, movement, choices, and decision, and you have conflict and defeat. So you need to be aware of the movement, choices, and decision that you're making, okay? Because whichever decision that you make is showing that it might leave you in conflict and defeat. So you need to make sure you sit down with yourself, gather what it is that you're going to do, be firm with it. Whatever decision that you decide to make within this money situation, within this relationship situation, within growing, whatever it is that you're trying to get accomplished on your own, and also with spirit, you need to make sure you stand firm on it. You need to make sure you go in meditation about that. You need to make sure you ask God, what is my next step? What is it that I'm supposed to be doing? What is it that I'm supposed to be aware of in order to not make it to this conflict and defeat? Because who want to be feeling like they conflict and defeat when they done made a decision or a choice and they think they're making the right decision? But at the same time, you gotta also look at it. If it don't work out how it needs to work out, it was a lesson for you to learn. But it was a lesson for you to learn. So what is it that was it that lesson that you were supposed to get out of it? Okay, but you need to be aware. You need to go in, and you need to go within. You need to write down certain things. You need to pray on certain things. You need to really focus and be aware on whatever it is dealing with this movement, choices, and decision. Because whatever it is, you want to make sure you make the right decision, so you won't be in conflict. So you won't feel like you're in conflict and defeat. But even if whenever you do make the right decision, maybe other people around you may feel like they in conflict and defeat. Maybe they gonna feel like, oh, You know, I didn't, because the card say your feelings will intimidate many who couldn't find the courage to go within to do what you're doing. Stay focused on your vision. So maybe they're gonna be feeling like that after you make this choice, decision, or movement. Somebody gonna be in conflict or defeat because maybe they didn't think you was gonna do this. Maybe they didn't think you was gonna make this type of move. Maybe they didn't think that you really was gonna put forth the effort into making sure you get accomplished whatever it is that you want to get done. They just have seen people talk about it, not be about it. And you decided to talk, be about it, show up and show out. Okay, look out now. As far as the ones that are married, you have after your true power is that after every disappointment, you still believe that it's possible, which means that you have to stand in your powers in certain situations. You have to stand your ground in certain situations. You have to show people that, hey, I'm not the one to be played with when it comes down to this harmony that I want to come in or that I have right now at this moment. I'm not about to play no games. I'm not about to allow you to do this. I'm not about to allow you to treat me this way. I'm not about to allow you to talk to me this way. I'm not about to allow you to put me back in my head as far as thinking how I usually think. I have grown past it. So if you can't communicate with me or you can't talk to me a certain type of way, then guess what? Now I gotta stand in my power. Now I gotta let the beast out. Now I gotta do what I need to do for self. And now we got memories of love. So it got you looking back on certain type of situations, dealing with whatever this harmony might have been. But just know that after every disappointment, you still gonna have some good that's coming in, okay? So whatever might have happened with this harmony situation, just know that God is gonna continue to bless you and guide you along your path, as long as you stay in your power, as long as you know that it is true love out there for you. It is somebody out there who's gonna cherish you and treat you the way you want to be treated. It is somebody out there who's gonna reciprocate what it is that you're looking for. Okay? And like I say, even if you're in this harmony right now and things are not going the way it's going, and you looking back on past memory of love, let's stay in the present moment. Let's not be nostalgic. Let's not look at what the woulda, coulda, shouldas, and all that. Let's stay in the present moment and see what we can do in order to make this what it needs to be. Okay? And let's see what else I got going on. Let me see what I got for the Gemini singers. Come towards the Gemini singers. You need to rest and rejuvenate, Gemini singles. So make sure we resting. Make sure we getting the proper rest that we need in order to manifest whatever it is that you try to manifest. Come towards Gemini singles. 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 Okay. All right, Gemini singles. So y'all know I don't really too much care for the upside down, but I'm gonna leave that right there just so y'all can contemplate on it. Let's see, we got for Gemini combination. Come towards Gemini combination. Come towards Gemini combination. Come towards Gemini combination. Okay. Damn, did that card come back too? Damn, we got somebody. And at the end, we got the temple, which means the spirit guides and guardian angels there. And I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all Pisces. Okay. Gemini, single Pisces, Gemini, single Pisces, okay. What is Gemini? What is Pisces? All right, so Gemini's and Gemini single. So what you got coming towards you also is door to money. You got door to value. But right now, where it came in upside down, women holding the heart. As far as right now, you need to just focus on you. You need to focus on letting go of attachment that no longer serves you. Okay, in order to get this money and in order to stay in your ground within whatever it is that you need to manifest with the wisdom that you got, you need to let go of old attachment. As far as right now, you cannot be the woman that's holding the heart, okay? You need to put your heart up and you need to focus on you. You need to put your heart up and you need to focus on going within, okay? Going within, letting go of things that no longer serve you because it says declutter, let go of old items, create new sacred space for yourself. You need to work on these attachments that you have within whatever it is that you got going on, which part would be just love at this time. Love yourself, pour into yourself, nurture yourself, treat yourself how you want somebody to come in and treat you. Okay? You need to work on anything that you haven't worked on dealing with trauma. Childhood trauma, mama daddy issues, family issues, anything that past relationship issues, you need to work on it so you can become the new you. Because your past, your trauma, and everything is holding you back from becoming a new version of yourself. All because probably you're just looking for love. All because probably you feel like you need love as far as to feel completed. Of course, everybody want love. Of course, everybody want to feel completed, but you must first go within. You must first work on yourself in order to attract the love that you want to attract. So you gotta declutter. You gotta let go of things that no longer serve you. You gotta let go of old items that no longer serve you. You gotta let go of things that remind you of people from your past. Okay? Because good time come from hard work, time spent in a good company. Good times come from hard work. And hard work comes when investing in yourself, okay? Investing in doing whatever it is that your heart desires. standing firm on it, using your intuition, using your wisdom. Celebration comes from hard work. And just know that you will have the success. It's your time to shine. Success comes It says success comes from what you pour your heart into. And like I just said, working out of your heart chakra. Whatever it is that you want to do, you need to invest in it. You need to stop being this woman that's holding the heart because it was upside down. You need to stop being this woman that's holding this heart, and you need to focus on your money. You need to focus on what it is that you're passionate about. You need to focus on what it is that you want to get accomplished and be firm on yourself, and then use this wisdom that you got because you got the key to everything. Why are you not making the effort? Why are you not putting in the work? It's telling you it's time. It's time. Don't put it off. Be like, oh, I do it. No, no, do it right now. Do it right now. So let's clear out the energy from these past hurt, these past relationship, past people. Let things go that no longer serve you. Okay, you gotta let things go that no longer serve you. Stop living in the past. Stop living in nostalgia. Stop thinking about the woulda, coulda, shoulda. Let's focus on us. Let's focus on you. Let's get some accomplished dealing with you. Let's pour that love that you want to pour into somebody else into you. Those who are in a relationship, okay, so we got a storm warning coming. Like I say, they might be dealing with your moving choices and decisions. You got a storm warning coming. Okay, so that's why it's telling you need to be aware. You need to pay attention. You need to look out for signs from the divine and acknowledge certain red flags. Okay, which could be dealing with this caring connection. Whatever type of decision that you're about to make right now, we need you to focus. We need you to pay attention. Okay, we need you to come out of anxiety about a few things because it is victory at the end. But you just need to find balance. You juggling too many things at one time. You need to find time for yourself in order to get whatever it is that you're trying to get done. Because at the end of the day, don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. So whatever choices and decision that you decide to make, let's not have anxiety about it. Let's not be conflicted in our head or feeling defeated in our head when you ain't even did what you did yet or what you need to do yet. You need to make sure that you are passionate about whatever it is that you're doing, passionate about whatever decision that you're going to make, aware of whatever the outcome may be when you make this decision, and stop living in anxiety. Because guess what? Victory will be at the end. It's nothing to be all up in your head about. It's nothing to be battling back and forth as far as whether you should do it, whether you shouldn't do it, how you should play it out, how you should move. You shouldn't be in anxiety and feeling defeated within this caring connection that you got going on. You need to pay attention to the red flags though. And guess what? After that, whatever it is that you need to pay attention to and whatever it is as far as finding a balance within yourself, you need to know that don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. So at the end of the day, if you're passionate about it, it's gonna work out. If you're passionate about it, it's gonna move how I need to move. Like I tell you all the time, slow and steady always wins the race. But you gotta find balance. You juggling too many things at one time. You got too many movement and choices and decisions to make at this one time. It got you feeling conflict and defeated within your mental, and you having anxiety about this. But just know, victory is at the end with whatever it is that you take time to find that time within yourself to look out for these divine red flags, okay? So don't let the storm warning come in and I told you, hey, you need to be looking out or looking at these red flags. Either you already see the red flags or the red flags gonna start showing, and it's gonna be up to you to either take action. Oh, I got something in my eye. It's gonna be up to you to take action towards whatever it is that you want to take action about. But make sure you doing what it is your heart desires. Okay, make sure you doing whatever it is that you're passionate about. And if it's coming from your heart, just always know that, hey, and you gonna make it because it's something that your heart desires. It's something that you want to pour into. It's something that you want to do. Okay, and then with the those are in the marriage. So we got somebody deceptive that's coming in, or somebody that's deceptive within this harmony. Okay, because it's a memory of love, and somebody might be upset about something. Somebody or you might be being deceptive or the next person might be being deceptive, but yeah, somebody feeling some type of way about. I'm gonna say somebody feeling some type of way about this harmony that you have going on right now. Somebody is in their feelings about it as far as this man holding a heart with you. Okay, very deceptive, very upset, very mad that you have moved on, very mad that you chose to do what you chose to do as far as leaving the situation or just, moving on. And they very envious. How you envious about somebody else's harmony when you didn't want to do right or you didn't have the time or the patience or whatever it is. It was talked about, you decided to do what you wanted to do, and now you mad. It says also, and it could be you just all up in your head, thinking somebody being deceptive and or thinking this man holding hard being deceptive, and you kind of like, oh, I don't know. It's like maybe he doing right, maybe she ain't doing right, maybe she doing right, but envious. We don't want to be envious of nobody because we never know what certain people have went through to get to where they have been. And it is saying fear, expecting the worst, afraid to fail, wasting time on negative thoughts. So like I said, this could be you just all up in your head, thinking the worst of the worst, and it's really not there, but you do got somebody envious of what's going on. Okay, and it's telling you that you need to rest and listen to your body, mentally and physically unwind. Let's unwind and stop um, keeping our thoughts on the negatives, keeping our thoughts on what could or should happen. And at the end of the day, it says happiness, a new discovery that leads to celebration. Love yourself first, okay? So you need to love yourself first, okay, at the end of the day. So basically, what I'm getting is that you just stood in your power as far as with this deceptive person who came in. There was a man holding a heart as far as this harmony, but things could be going sideways or things went sideways, and they was really envious of you. And you chose to love yourself first. You chose to love yourself first. Period. Or like I say, as far as you being in this harmony right now, you got somebody that's from the past that's feeling deceptive, that ready to come in and try to do something to mess this up within your connection, and you always interfere like, okay, what this person gonna do, what this person gonna say, what this person gonna try to do, or what they got up their sleeve, and they telling you just rest, chill out. They envious of it, they mad about it, but rest. Love yourself first. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to have somebody to pour into you like you pour into yourself. So let's not worry about what the past might do, come up and say and all that. Hey, it is what it is. What you did in your past is your past, but it don't define you at the end of the day. So this is your reading. I do hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. Come back tomorrow.